Plato's description of the lost city of Atlantis has captivated our imagination for centuries. Yet despite numerous expeditions and investigations, concrete evidence of its existence has remained elusive. However, what if the truth is that the remnants of Atlantis are not lost at all? What if they are buried under the ocean right before our eyes, concealed by thousands of years of shifting sands and water? In this video, we will take you on an expedition to uncover the hidden mysteries of Plato's utopian ideal, exploring recent archaeological discoveries and examining intriguing theories that suggest the remains of the legendary city may actually lie beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Join us as we delve into the depths of this captivating mystery and discover the latest revelations that could rewrite history forever. In 360 BC, the Greek philosopher Plato penned two philosophical dialogues that introduced the world to the tale of Atlantis. According to Plato, Atlantis was an actual place situated in the Atlantic Ocean that served as the ancestral home of his famous and enigmatic character, Orcus. As described in his work, the island was larger than Libya and Egypt put together, boasting an advanced civilization with a strong focus on justice and wisdom. Plato claimed that this powerful naval force launched an invasion of Europe and Asia Minor, but their insatiable ambition led them to seek even greater conquests, eventually crossing the Strait of Gibraltar and reaching the eastern coast of what is now the Iberian Peninsula. But the Atlanteans became consumed by greed, prompting the gods to punish them and ultimately sink the island into the ocean. Only a few escaped this catastrophic event and made it to the shores of nearby Egypt. The consequences of Atlantean hubris became a cautionary tale, serving as a warning for those who dare to aspire to godlike power. For many years, most people believed that Atlantis was just a product of Plato's vivid imagination, a fictional creation designed to convey his philosophical ideas about power and corruption. They dismissed it as a mythical tale with no basis in reality. However, the idea of Atlantis continued to capture the minds of some, leading them to believe that there must be more to the story. And indeed, Plato's descriptions were so detailed and geographically precise that it inspired many to embark on quests to locate the sunken city. One of the earliest known maps depicting the location of Atlantis was created by the 15th century German cartographer Martin Beheim, who placed the island somewhere between the Strait of Gibraltar and the North Pole. Other maps followed over the centuries, each offering a slightly different perspective on the city's whereabouts. But the general consensus among those searching for Atlantis was that it lay somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. This widespread belief was reinforced by the fact that Plato himself referenced the Atlantic Ocean in his writings, which fueled speculation that the real-life Atlantis could be lurking beneath the waves, somewhere in that vast expanse of water. However, the mystery deepened when in the early 20th century, a controversial book titled The Secret History of the World was published. In this book, the author presented compelling evidence to suggest that Plato had borrowed the story of Atlantis from a much older Egyptian text called the Book of the Nubians. According to the author, the real Atlantis had been located in the Red Sea, and the Egyptian ruler at the time of its sinking was King Croesus, who reigned from 560 to 546 BC. This challenges the widely held belief that Atlantis was a purely fictional creation by Plato. It raises questions about the possibility that there may be archaeological evidence supporting the existence of the lost city hidden somewhere in the Red Sea. But one of the most perplexing aspects of this theory is the claim that the true Atlantis was not destroyed by a natural disaster as Plato suggested, but instead, its citizens left the island voluntarily after falling victim to disease and famine. This intriguing twist adds another layer of complexity to the already convoluted narrative surrounding the lost city, and suggests that the story of Atlantis may be more nuanced than previously thought. Could there really be physical proof of this legendary civilization buried beneath the sand at the bottom of the Red Sea, waiting to be discovered? If so, what secrets might it hold, and how would finding them change our understanding of history? According to the author of The Secret History of the World, the Egyptians preserved written records detailing the origins and eventual demise of Atlantis. The key to unraveling this mystery lies in deciphering the hieroglyphic script used in these ancient texts, which poses a significant challenge due to the lack of a Rosetta Stone-like artifact to aid in translation efforts. The process of deciphering the language has proven to be extremely difficult, making it challenging to verify the claims made in the book and hindering progress in the search for Atlantis. Despite the obstacles posed by the complexities of the Egyptian language, researchers continue to dedicate themselves to unlocking its secrets in hopes of shedding light on the enigmatic origins of Atlantis. They believe that with enough time and effort, they may one day uncover the truth behind this legendary civilization and determine whether it truly existed, as described by Plato. Ancient authors often drew inspiration from real-world events and people when creating their works. Therefore, it is plausible that Plato based his account of Atlantis on a historical event that occurred in the Nile River, but that details became distorted over time. Several theories attempt to identify the real historical basis for Plato's Atlantis, but none have been confirmed. Some believe it was inspired by the destruction of the Egyptian city of Heracleion, which sank into the sea after a series of earthquakes. Others think it was based on the Kingdom of Punt, a mysterious civilization located south of Egypt in present-day Sudan, Djibouti, or Eritrea. Still, others argue that Atlantis may have been a fictional creation by Plato with no basis in reality. If Atlantis did exist, it is possible that evidence of its existence could be found in ancient Egyptian texts or artifacts. For example, a recently discovered tomb in the Valley of the Kings contains hieroglyphic inscriptions that some believe reference Atlantis. However, the tomb's connection to Atlantis remains speculative, and further research is needed to determine its significance. Similarly, certain artifacts like the famous Rosetta Stone provide glimpses into ancient Egyptian culture and language, but they do not offer conclusive evidence of Atlantis's existence. While these discoveries are fascinating in their own right, they have not provided definitive proof of the lost city's existence. The search for evidence of Atlantis continues to captivate explorers and researchers alike. In recent years, several underwater explorations have been conducted in the Atlantic Ocean to try and locate any trace of the legendary city. One notable expedition took place off the coast of Portugal, where researchers discovered the remains of a sunken city that may have been the inspiration for Plato's writings. However, further analysis revealed that the city predated Plato's time by several centuries, suggesting that it was not the Atlantis described in his texts. Despite these setbacks, the quest to find Atlantis persists, and new theories and discoveries continue to emerge. Many believe that the key to unraveling the mystery of Atlantis lies in the ancient Egyptian language, and that once deciphered, it will reveal the truth about the lost city. What if the ruins of Atlantis are hiding beneath our feet all along? Just as the ancient Egyptian civilization left behind countless treasures and architectural marvels that continue to fascinate us today, it is not beyond the realm of possibility that they could have also constructed buildings and structures that survived the test of time. Perhaps hidden beneath the bustling streets of modern cities, or buried beneath layers of earth and debris, the remains of Atlantean architecture await discovery. By venturing into these uncharted territories, archaeologists may uncover artifacts, inscriptions, and other tangible evidence that sheds light on the true nature of Atlantis. Through painstaking excavations and careful analysis of any recovered materials, we may finally piece together the fragmented history of this enigmatic civilization. As we continue to explore the depths of this captivating mystery, it is important to consider the vast influence that ancient civilizations had on shaping our world. Just as the discovery of Pompeii and Herculaneum revolutionized our understanding of Roman culture, the unearthing of Atlantis could provide invaluable insights into the origins of Western civilization. Moreover, by examining the myths and legends surrounding Atlantis, we gain a deeper appreciation for the human fascination with lost civilizations and the enduring power of storytelling. The tales of Atlantis have inspired countless writers, artists, and thinkers throughout history, and continue to captivate our imagination to this day. Whether or not the city ever truly existed, its legacy lives on in the depths of our collective consciousness. Archaeologists and historians have long debated the existence of the legendary city of Atlantis. Some believe that it was merely a figment of Plato's imagination, while others argue that it was a real place that was lost to the sea. Now, scientists are using advanced technology to search for evidence of Atlantis. They are exploring the ocean floor using sonar and other imaging techniques to create detailed maps of the seabed. They are also analyzing satellite images and other data to identify potential locations for Atlantis. One of the most promising theories suggests that Atlantis was located in the Mediterranean Sea, near the island of Crete. According to this theory, the city was destroyed by a massive earthquake and tsunami that caused it to sink beneath the waves. Scientists have found evidence of a major earthquake that occurred in the region around 1700 BC. This could have generated a destructive tsunami that wiped out any settlements that were located nearby. Researchers are currently investigating whether or not there were any coastal cities in the area that could have been destroyed by the tsunami. Another intriguing theory proposes that Atlantis was situated in the Black Sea, near the Crimean Peninsula. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that the Black Sea level was much lower during ancient times, exposing a vast area of land that could have supported a large civilization. However, there is limited evidence to support the idea that a major city existed in this region during the supposed time frame of Atlantis. Despite these ongoing investigations, many experts remain skeptical that any physical evidence of Atlantis will ever be found. They argue that the story of Atlantis was likely a myth or a metaphor created by Plato to convey his philosophical ideas. Nevertheless, the search for Atlantis continues to captivate the public imagination and inspires scientists to push the boundaries of exploration and discovery. Who knows? Maybe one day soon, we will uncover the truth behind the legend of Atlantis and learn what really happened to this mysterious city. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. You can also check out some of our other videos here. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.